Hey guys, Ollie here. So I've been using the LG 5K UltraFine display for about a month or two now. It's been out obviously a lot longer, it's been out since last year, and I just wanted to give you my thoughts, see what I thought of it from like a designer's point of view and whether it's worth the money. Now the first thing I wanted to touch on was the design. I'll admit the 5K UltraFine display isn't going to win any design awards. I mean, it's pretty basic looking, it's pretty thick as well. It doesn't really come anywhere near close to like the Apple Cinema display that Apple used to have a few years back. It's very thick and chunky. I mean, when you compare it to like the 5K iMac, they're basically the same thickness, which is pretty crazy. I mean, you consider how much is packed into a 5K iMac, but this is just a display. Like why is it so thick? Who knows? When it comes to movement, the monitor moves up and down and it tilts, but it doesn't swivel, which can be quite annoying. I mean, if you have sort of two displays together, being unable to swivel them is quite annoying. You end up having to move the whole display itself to angle it towards you. The stand itself is made from metal, which is great. I mean, it feels very expensive, but the rest of the display is made out of plastic, which is pretty disappointing considering the price. There are 4 ports on the back. One of those ports is to connect it directly to your MacBook. The great thing about this is that you can charge and you can use the display with one cable, so you don't have to plug in your MacBook as well to a separate power supply. You can just connect it directly into the monitor. There are 3 regular USB-C ports on the back. It would have been great if there was more I/O though. I think, what if we had regular USB ports? What if we had a headphone jack? Maybe even an SD card slot. I mean, it would have really taken this monitor up to another level. The 5K display itself is amazing. I use it for design work, I use it for photography work, video work, just a lot of sort of like, creative sort of stuff. So having that 5K display really helps. The only thing is, I still don't think it matches up to the 5K display on a 5K iMac. The 5K iMac just definitely has better color calibration, definitely seems a bit sharper, more refined. I mean, when I got my LG UltraFine display, I actually found that it had a bit of a yellow tinge to it. You definitely notice it at the beginning when you start using the display, but I'll admit over time, I don't even worry about it anymore. I don't even notice it anymore unless I really compare 2 displays next to each other. Now, would I recommend this display? Probably not. So I actually ended up getting my display refurbished. I didn't buy it brand new because I don't think it's worth $1,300. $1,300 is a lot of money for a display, and not a lot of people can sort of throw that cash down for just a monitor, considering you also need a MacBook Pro to connect it up to. I would definitely rather recommend getting maybe the Dell P2715Q, which I've reviewed before on my channel. I'll leave a link to it down in the description. That display, compared to the 5K Ultra display, they're very, very close. Obviously there's a slight resolution difference. The LG is 5K and the Dell is 4K, but most people won't notice at all. Both the displays are just as sharp, they're both the same size, so most people won't even notice the pixel difference. But the great thing is the Dell display is probably a third or half of the price of the LG display, so you'll be saving so much more money. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and subscribe for more.